Whoever you are, it's somewhere walking straight for you.
It Follows is the brainchild of David Robert Mitchell, director of, not much else actually, but that doesn't mean anything. We're not here to do a biography. We're here to decide if this is a movie worth watching. So, is it? I hate to take the middle of the road. It is so much more satisfying to write about how I absolutely love or hate something, but unfortunately, that's what I'm gonna have to do here. It Follows is really slow. The movie starts out with an interesting enough premise. There's this curse, and whoever has this curse gets chased relentlessly by an unseen phantom. If the monster gets to its target and that person doesn't have plot armor, they're probably gonna die. The only way to get rid of the curse is to have sex with somebody, thus passing the problem along. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the film is just the protagonist running, screaming, and banging. And that's my problem with It Follows. The movie starts out really strong and interesting, but does very little with its initial premise and then just sort of peters out over the course of an hour and 45 minutes. Now, there are plenty of movies out there with the gist of monster is bad, run from monster, kill monster. Halloween, a horror classic that It Follows very much seems to want to be, does this setup just fine. If, like Halloween, It Follows featured interesting and likable characters, such as Donald Pleasance's compelling Dr. Loomis or Jamie Lee Curtis's sympathetic Laurie Strode, then a straightforward plot wouldn't be an issue. Unfortunately, It Follows does not feature interesting and likable characters. I can't remember any of their names. They all just sort of sit around and brood and cry and complain and stare off into space, and it's like having every single character be the protagonist from a Final Fantasy game, just squalling clouds, sitting and moping all the time. Given their dire situation, I guess that they would act like this is believable enough, but it's not very enjoyable to witness as an audience member. There are moments designated to character building, but these instances are nothing special. They're just usually the generic, remember when we were kids and we did that thing that's uninteresting and irrelevant to the plot? The beginning of the film. Everybody's reserved and moody, and then we take this giant arc to nothing. Everybody at the end of the film is still moody and shit, except now that a few forgettable characters are also dead, and someone farts at some point. It wasn't funny. There are things to like about It Follows. The technical stuff is all good. Music, sound, cinematography, editing, and general aesthetic, all commendable. The acting, though intentionally deadpan, is all pretty much on. The actors do a fine job with the script they're given, and the dialogue is written and delivered pretty well. Personally, I haven't really gotten scared at the movies since I was a kid, probably as a side effect of being a filmmaker myself and acutely being aware that what I'm seeing on screen isn't real. However, if you're the kind of person who can get scared at the movies, then there are creepy moments here and there, and the atmosphere is sufficiently depressing. As they say, your mileage may vary. The way I look at it, though, all of the good things in It Follows are on clear display in the trailer. All the best parts in the entire plot, I'm serious, are in there. The preview is compact and far better paced than the actual film. If you want the experience of It Follows but don't want to waste the runtime of a feature, just watch the trailer. In the end, I think It Follows falls victim to its own hype. The film has all the signatures of a piece that chin strokers who insistently and rather weirdly refer to the movies as the cinema will adore. Freudian sexual themes about death and doppelgangers and Oedipal shit. Unfortunately, It Follows feels like a movie that was meant to be analyzed in a college film class, but not enjoyed by the average Joe. It's the kind of movie that you see the 96% ratings on Rotten Tomatoes, expect a cinematic orgasm, and then wonder why you're left thinking, no, It Follows. It's not you, it's me. I just have a headache.
It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear, and it absolutely will not stop. Ever.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Let us know what you think down in the comments section below. Also, if you could you share, like, and subscribe? And if you want to watch more Sharpshooter, here's some links to some other videos I've done.